We all love our pets, right? I, for one, love my family's dog more than the next guy, but celebrities really take their love for their pets to another level. From photo shoots to private jets to designated homes, there are some seriously pampered celebrity pets out there. And if you thought being a celebrity is where it's at, think again, because the life of their pets is literally perfect and far more glamorous than that of the A-list owner. Not a care in the world, zero responsibilities, but all the luxuries they could ever imagine. Yeah, I definitely trade my life in to be a celebrity pet. Seriously, what's a person gotta do to be reincarnated as one of Taylor Swift's cats? That's the dream, honestly. So we decided to round up 8 of the richest and most famous celebrity pets right here on Listed. First up is Ariana Grande, who basically has an entire family of animals. Her dogs alone include Toulouse, Myron, Coco, Strauss, Ophelia, Cinnamon, Lafayette, Sirius, Pignoli, Snape, and Lily. And there are probably more that I missed because Ari has the biggest heart and keeps adopting dogs left and right. Truly, Ariana and that brood of dogs are living my fantasy. If I were in her position, you know, financially, I would adopt all the dogs in the world. But anyway, we need to talk about who, in my opinion, is the most spoiled of her dogs, Toulouse. Toulouse, who is a Beagle Chihuahua mix, was from an animal shelter, and to say he is one lucky pup would be the understatement of the century. Though he was not her first dog, he seems to go with Ari everywhere. Like, he tours with her, he vacations with her, and he even stars in Ari's music videos with her. Toulouse has starring roles in not one, but 2 of Ariana's biggest music videos. He made a memorable appearance in Thank You Next, posing as the bruiser to Ari's Elle Woods. But he really stole the show in her 7 Rings video when he had his own catwalk runway moment. Excuse me, dog walk. I don't want to insult him. But even these appearances don't top Toulouse's biggest moment when he was on the cover of Vogue with Ariana. Yes, you heard that right. This dog has officially accomplished more than all of us probably will in our entire lives. When the cover came out earlier this year, Ariana said, quote, "Thanks for allowing me to be in the background of Toulouse's first Vogue cover." And I've got to say, he really did steal the show on that cover, guys. Look at those eyes. And we can't talk about Ariana's pets without mentioning her pet pig, Piggy Smalls. Honestly, I could do an entire story on Ari's pets alone, but I promise we will move on after Piggy. Ariana adopted Piggy when she was engaged to Pete Davidson, but Piggy remained with Ariana when the former fiancés broke up. Piggy seems to be doing well coping with the split, as she is an emotional support animal and she is spending time with her dog siblings. Piggy has also been the face of one of Ariana's music videos. She actually made an entire unofficial video for her song Breathin' of just Piggy for 3 minutes and 18 seconds straight. If you haven't watched the entire thing, I highly suggest it because it will definitely make you smile. But moving on to another celeb who spoils their many pets, the one and only Jeffree Star, who has an army of Pomeranians.
Hi, dude. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Hi, how are ya?
The dogs, whose names all start with D, have full reign of Jeffree's giant mansion and only know the life of luxury.
So me and Nate have 5 kids. Can you just...
Jeffree and his boyfriend Nathan's dogs are named Drama, Diva, Delicious, and Da Vinci. They also had Daddy and Diamond, but they have sadly passed away.
Hi, Delicious.
Hi, okay. Delicious.
Drama. Daddy.
Some of them even have their own Instagram pages with over 125,000 followers, even after being inactive for a couple of years. But these dogs don't just live luxuriously when they are home. When they're on the road, they only fly private, with Jeffree, of course. But these dogs are not just pets, they are business moguls, probably worth more than I am. Before Diamond passed away, she even had her own lipstick with Jeffree Star Cosmetics, which after seeing that Shane Jeffree series, we know how lucrative the makeup industry is.
And if you did not know, she has her own lipstick with Jeffree Star Cosmetics. You better work, girl.
And as far as how Jeffree pampers his dogs, well, let's just say the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. These dogs' hair have been all the colors of the rainbow, just like Jeffree's, because who doesn't love a matching moment with their pups? But the Star family isn't the only family that spoils their pets. Let's move on to Kylie Jenner's dogs, who are living the Kardashian-Jenner life of the rich and famous. She is again another celeb with too many pets to count. So earlier this year, people reported that Kylie had 10 pets, including bunnies, chickens, and dogs.
Is that a chicken? Wait, what is that?
Imagine for 1 second being Kylie Jenner's pet chicken. All right, now back to her dogs. If you don't know all of her dogs' names, don't worry, you aren't alone. Even when Kylie and Travis Scott were together and he took GQ's Kylie quiz, he didn't know all of their names.
Pretty, or like, what's her name?
Her name's Bambi.
Bambi.
Kylie's dogs are named Norman, Bambi, Rosie, and Harley, and they spend a lot of time with their famous family. Just think about how much inside scoop these dogs must have. They know all of the Kardashian family secrets, but obviously wouldn't tell anyone. Not just because they're dogs, but because Kris probably had them sign an NDA, with their paw print. Normie and Bambi are probably the most famous of Kylie's pets and also have their own Instagram, which has over 400,000 followers. And of course, these dogs wouldn't be Kardashian Jenners if they didn't come with a little drama. When Kylie stopped posting as many pics of her pups on social media, fans thought something happened to them. One person tweeted, "Kylie Jenner, I want to know what happened to Norman, and I want to know now." And Kylie actually responded saying, "What makes you think anything happened to my Norman? I don't post my dogs as much, but that doesn't mean they aren't very much a part of my life still." Lesson learned, don't mess with Kylie and her dogs, but their social media presence hardly compares to their private doggy mansion. Yes, you heard me correctly. According to Insider, Kylie Jenner built a house for her dogs. The doggy digs includes heating and air conditioning, a white fence, and a mini porch, which actually sounds nicer than my apartment. And while the little house may be built for pups, it is apparently big enough for their human mom to step in and say hello. And something tells me if Jeffree Star happens to see this video, his Pomeranians might also have their own private mini mansion soon too. But moving right along to another famous family who pampers their pups, John Legend and Chrissy Teigen, who I've got to say might have the cutest dogs of all time. It's worth mentioning that they also have a hamster named Peanut Butter that they got for their daughter Luna, but the dogs are where it's at. What can I say? I'm a bulldog person. And obviously, being the dogs of a great chef like Chrissy, they eat like kings and queens. They are also very comfortable in front of the camera. I mean, photo shoots are just another day in the life when you have a face that perfect. And these dogs know how to travel in style. Seriously, I would very much like to fly private to tropical beach destinations, please and thank you. But the dogs go everywhere with John and Chrissy because their pets are truly family to them. Last year when their sweet putty passed away, Chrissy shared a very touching tribute to him on Instagram. And I have to warn you, you may shed a tear from this one. She wrote, quote, "John and I got Putty in our first year of dating when I convinced him half birthday presents were a real thing. 10 years ago, on May 30th, I found the dog that would be there for us through every up, down, new house, new city, new tour, new travel. He welcomed new pups and loved on new babies and new bellies. He was there for everything. Every time I needed a taste tester, someone to kiss, or needed to sob into his stinky rolls, he was there. I will love you forever, my boy." I'm not crying, you're crying. And we all know how much John and Chrissy love Putty, but we didn't know that Putty had actually been married to their other dog, Pippa. Chrissy shared these photos from their wedding on Instagram and wrote, quote, "Not many people know this, but Putty is survived by his wife, Pippa. Yes, they were married." I mean, it doesn't get more extra than a full-on dog wedding. I love it, but it's not all about the dogs. Where are my cat people at? Some of the biggest celebs like Gigi Hadid, Ed Sheeran, Bella Thorne, and most notably Taylor Swift love their cats. Like seriously, no one loves cats as much as Taylor Swift. She loves them so much that she's transforming into a cat for the movie Cats. But anyway, Taylor's cats are a whole other level of famous compared to other celebrity pets. Like these cats would be recognized if they were out in the street. That's how famous they are. I think some people would be more starstruck meeting Olivia Benson, Meredith Grey, and Benjamin Button than they would meeting most celebrities. These cats are modern day icons, and we cannot emphasize that enough because Olivia and Meredith are both Scottish folds who have been the stars of Taylor's social media for years. They're named after her favorite TV characters and are definitely not camera shy. They tour with Taylor, hang with their famous friends, and have a tendency to pose in hilarious positions around her house. And when I say hilarious, I mean hilarious.
Hi, Olivia.
And like I said, they are not camera shy. Meredith and Olivia have starred in Taylor's music videos and just live for the limelight. But her third cat, Benjamin, she actually met while filming the music video for Me. When they were on set, Taylor immediately fell in love with him. Taylor asked the handler if she could have him, to which the handler responded with, "He is available." Taylor then knew that she needed to adopt him. And it's safe to say he is really taken to her lifestyle.
I've never personally encountered a cat that preferred to be carried as if they're a human baby. But, you know, that's what's happening here. This is how he prefers to travel.
And it looks like he fits right in with the rest of the Swift family as well. Next up on the list of most spoiled celebrity pets are some of the most spoiled hummingbirds in the world, Spencer Pratt's hummingbirds. And Spencer doesn't just love hummingbirds, he is obsessed with them. Some of his Instagram captions with his birds include living the dream and true love. He told Audubon magazine, which is a magazine that actually specializes in birds, the story of how he fell in love with hummingbirds. He said that a couple of years ago, he and his wife Heidi Montag came across a hummingbird nest with 2 Tic Tac-sized eggs in their backyard. Spencer said that he was in awe and that he'd never seen anything like it. The next day, the eggs hatched. Just when Heidi found out she was pregnant, To Spencer, the timing wasn't a coincidence. He said, quote, "It was a sign from God. They were like little baby gifts." And since then, Spencer became obsessed with the growing hummingbird family on his property. When it rains, he shields them with tarps and umbrellas. When they need to eat, he feeds them himself with various contraptions attached to his face or head. These hummingbirds are family to him and are probably living better than any other hummingbirds in the world. And since Spencer and Heidi's son Gunnar was born, he's been out there with the hummingbirds too. So it looks like it's a family affair now, and these hummingbirds will continue to live their best lives as long as Spencer has something to do with it. Next up on our list is last but certainly not least, Miley Cyrus is another celeb who completely spoils her pets. I mean, guys, she loves her pets so much she has them tattooed on her body. And she has an entire album dedicated to her furry friends called Miley Cyrus and Her Dead Pets. One song of that album will always make you cry. You know which one I'm talking about, the Floyd song, which was written after her dog Floyd died back in 2014 while she was on tour. But anyway, on to less sad news. If you had to guess, how many pets would you say Miley has? 3, 5? Nope, try 13. She's got dogs, cats, pigs, and horses, and Miley is a big advocate for rescuing animals. In 2012, when Miley and Liam were still together, they adopted Happy, Penny Lane, and Mary Jane. Happy was actually found abandoned behind a Walmart before Miley and Liam rescued her. Now, since Miley and Liam split, it seems like she has kept custody of most of the pets, but Liam still has custody over his dog, Dora. And while her dogs may be living their best lives, no one lived quite like Miley's pig, Bubba Sue. Bubba Sue, aka Pig Pig, passed away earlier this year, but her legacy will definitely live on based on all she did while on this earth. So Bubba Sue reached the peak of her star power when she covered the summer 2015 issue of Paper magazine with Miley. The iconic photo made headlines because Miley posed nude and muddy with Pig Pig, and we will always remember her that way. I can't decide if that's a weird way to end this, but that's the end of our list, and I want to know what you guys think. Which celebrity pet is the most spoiled, and which celebrity pet would you like to be in another life? I'm still deciding between Toulouse and Meredith Grey, but share your thoughts down in the comment section below. After that, why don't you go ahead and dive into more Clevver news by hitting that subscribe button and click that bell so you don't miss any of our new stories, then click right over here for even more entertainment news. Hey guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me here on Clevver News. I'm Emil Ennis Jr., and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.